Hi, Tracy here. I have a layout in process called Surprise, and here I am. I just went through the Studio Calico kit for June and pulled out a bunch of scraps that I had already, and then I created my own scraps just randomly, not really only thinking of color pretty much, but even then I wasn't real focused on color because it's a kit, so they naturally pretty much go together. And then I just started arranging them like a puzzle, and I had that chevron one cut out and I was going to use it behind, but it was barely showing, so it seemed kind of like a waste, so I pulled it out. And then here I have arranged the pieces and I'm liking it. And then I had a bunch of these pictures from my son's surprise birthday party developed using collage prints. And this time I actually used, for these I used Snapfish, but it's the same at Walgreens. If you don't use Snapfish, you can do them at Walgreens exactly the same. I just do 2 prints on a 4x6 collage, and they come out this size. And so I took a whole bunch of, well, actually I didn't even take them. My sister took a whole bunch of pictures at the party, and I really want to get them all into his album because I think it'll be a really fond memory for him. So I got these 5 onto this page. And then at the very end of this video, you'll see the coinciding page that's going to go next to this page in his album. And I got, I think it's 10. Yeah, 10 pictures onto that page. I kept it very, very simple. It's barely embellished at all. But, and here I'm using a bunch of different inks. Those are all Mr. Huey's. And I didn't write the colors down, which was foolish of me. One of them I know is Passport, and then there's that red, which is not, oh, I think it's Boss Lady, and the yellow I'm not sure. If you really do want to know the colors, I can always, you could put a message and I'll respond and let you know what the colors were. So here I am feeling confident, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And I start to try and use one of those veneer photo overlay embellishments, but I don't end up using it because it didn't really add much. And that's a Studio Calico stamp, and it says Adventure Number at the top. And then that is a Pink Paisley stamp set portfolio from the Portfolio collection. And I am going to use that arrow. Here I'm doing Adventure Number, and then I'm going to put the number 18 inside of that because he is 18. This is his 18th birthday party. And then here's arrows that these are from an older kit. I do not have any idea what month, and I don't know the product, the brand. I have no idea, but these are like a plastic, but you know, they're see-through, so like a vellum, but they're not vellum, so I'm not sure what they're made of, some kind of plastic. But so I'm going to run arrows going along there, and that creates one of my clusters, and that's where my title's going to go as well. And there I am doing the arrows, making them go light to dark. And then I'm fiddling with the different arrows to decide where do I want those, which ones do I want. here's the, I'm going to use these for the 18. Yeah, there we go. That's doll thickers. And then here I am going to use these black, I'm testing them. I'm using a V because V hardly ever gets used, so I'm going to test spraying them with Heidi Swap Shine because I'm thinking I want them to have a little bit of sparkle. I do sort of test it without spraying them first to see if the solid black looks good, which it does look good, but I want just a little bit of sparkle because I used the, oh there you go, Daily. That's the Amy Tangerine. These are corrugated letters, thickers, kind of, not thickers, but Amy Tangerine. Well, maybe they are thickers, but anyway, I realized I wanted them sparkly because of the 18 is sparkly. So, and I when I'm doing my boys layouts, I don't use much bling or sparkle because it's very feminine, but I have come to like when it's just a touch of it on their layouts. It is still, to me, this layout is still very masculine, but that sparkle in the 18 really makes it stand out because, you know, that's a big deal. This is his 18th birthday. And then adding the sparkle to surprise made me comfortable with the 18. You know, just sort of, I like when I'm going to use something, I like it to be in a couple of places. So there I was looking through my flare badges, trying to figure out which ones do I want to use, because I knew I wanted a couple on here. And now I've pulled out those stars are basic gray metal studs. Those came in the kit, the Studio Calico kit this month, June. And then the little circle studs to the right, I'm going to add those as well, and those are Hero Arts. And they're called Hero Hues. And they're perfect for this masculine layout. They're a little difficult to get the little sticky piece to come off the sheet with them, so I have to fiddle with that. But it's worth it. They look really good. And I like them right next to the star like that. Always doing things in threes. Or at the very least an odd number. I always try to do things in an odd number. There's 3 little stars I put on the arrow. And now I'm going to tack down that using pop-ups. And it just says documented, and then I added a little star stud to it, which is an odd number, 1. And then I'm going to go with that other flare that says birthday party, also using pop dots. And that's it. And there's the stills, and look for the coinciding page at the end of these stills. Thank you so much for watching.